going off that, like, is that just part of the like vibe change with Rizzy? Just
Oh
like
yeah,
some of
it's definitely a different vibe. You know, he breaking up some of that monotony in practice and just kind of making it fun. You know, we working, but we can make it fun at the same time. So that's one of the new additions. You know, every day a new position group gets to pick the music for practice. So today was O-line.
Before we get into
brutal playlist.
It was all right. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Before we get into the coaching thing, Alvin, you're 12 yards from the all-time record. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know these things don't mean a lot to you sometimes, but I mean, you're stacking them and you're stacking them and you're stacking them.
Yeah, so I got on the bus last week and Mark was like, you should have broke it, but good thing you could break it at home. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I realized, I was like, oh, you talking about the rest of the record. So it's definitely cool. I think right now I don't feel it because I'm in the middle of the work week, so I'm just trying to get to Sunday. But it'll probably be cool. I mean, it's cool. Now it make me feel old because now I'm thinking about like how long, how many yards or 6,000 yards in game form. I'm like, dang, it's a lot. So it's gonna be cool.
You know, what do you think about doing it to your boy? I mean, that's your guy.
Oh yeah, he know. He know. That was the whole plan. But nah, it's definitely a full circle moment because I came in young buck, and he kind of gave everything to me, just poured into me, and helped me kind of become the running back I am right now, like the player I am, the pro I am, because that was my example. Thank God he was in my room. You know what I'm saying? I had an example right there, right next to me to kind of guide me and show me the way.
Now, your thoughts on the coaching change? I mean, obviously it's a huge change for the organization, especially in the middle of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Riz been here. Riz been here for 6 years, I think. 6.
That's right, 6.
Yeah, 6 years. So I mean, shoot, right when Riz got in, me and him had a relationship. So I mean, I got a personal relationship with Riz. Outside of that, I think he's a phenomenal coach. I don't play too many special teams, but I know he the way he coaches, those guys grasp it, and it's you see it in the unit, the type of person he is, the type of coach he is. It kind of bleeds over into what product goes out on the field as far as special teams. So as far as leading the team, I mean, not just a relationship with me, but he got a relationship with everybody on this team. Like, and I'll stand on saying that I mean, if you ask every person in this locker room like about Riz, they'll have something like from the last guy to the top guy. So I mean, I feel like that's just good. He a leader. He a leader. So you can already feel it out at practice. You can feel it in the locker room. You can feel it in the building, even in the team meetings. So it's good. It's the middle of the season, but I think it's a good change. It is what it is. It's unfortunate that you get a firing during the middle of the season, but I think Riz is up for the task.
Besides energy and just change, period, what do you hope, or what does this coaching staff need him to bring to the coaching staff?
Wins. Win. Yeah, win. And I think
attention to detail, discipline.
Yeah,
I mean, where can this help the team in those areas?
Man, I think, like I said, outside of the person Riz, I think the coach Riz is just that detailed. He has pride in the product that goes out there. He accountability is one of his biggest things. I mean, you ask him in 111, I mean, he's bringing that to a team sense now, but just his unit, special teams, that's what they preach, 111. If one person out of them 11 people ain't doing their job, then we don't got nothing. So everybody's job is as important as the next guy. So that's accountability in itself right there. So I think he's kind of bringing that same vibe throughout the whole team, offense, defense, and then obviously already special teams. But guys are the vibe in practice is switching. Guys are being held accountable for the little things. So hopefully on Sunday that we see some of that. I mean, it's just a couple days, but I think it's on the front of everybody's mind to be accountable and be able to do the little things right.
Is it energizing at all?
Yeah, it definitely is. You Riz don't want nobody on the ground at practice, and you see somebody go down and he get right in their face. And you like, dang, that that just hasn't been a thing. So he gonna hold you accountable. He hard on everybody, but he loving you at the same time. Like he's setting a certain standard, and he wants that standard met and surpassed, honestly.
Does it feel like a refresh? I mean, like, y'all are 9 games in, but like, does it feel like different right away? Or?
Yeah, I think it definitely does. I mean, he comes in, he changes the meeting schedule, the the practice schedule. You know, add some stuff like, and I mean, it's just very intentional with Rizzy, and I think he came in with a plan, and you know, guys are responding to it well.
How tough was it to lose Marshawn? I know obviously.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. You know, it's tough. You know, whatever the circumstances are, you know, he's still a baller. So he gonna ball. I know he gonna ball. We'll see him. We'll see him soon. So it's tough. You hate that, but it's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the business.
What was your initial reaction to hearing that DA was fired? Like, were you expecting something like that to happen on Monday? You said it's a good change. So
It's a good change.
I
don't have nothing. I mean, I don't really got nothing bad to say about DA. But expecting it. I mean, you could have said you was expecting it the week before and the week before and the week before. So, you know, I mean, my job is to play, and that's what I do. So, you know, I pivot when I got to. So, you know, that change happened, and now we're here. We Thursday, getting ready for a new week, getting ready for another game.
How would you describe the impact of Rizzy's energy specifically?
Man, it's night and day
Yeah.
as far as energy goes. You know, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Rizzy came out with full pads on, trying to run drills and stuff with us. You know, he's just that type of dude, and it's organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the dudes feel it, and it makes the work day not feel like work. You know, it's a good feeling.
I know it didn't affect you that much, but what did you think about the locker room?
Oh yeah, the locker room change was dope. I propose that we take down these little barriers. So in a couple of weeks we should have these down to make it feel a little bit more open too. But that was Rizzy's idea to switch the locker room around and get the groups together. Obviously, D-line is with the D-line most of the time. Running backs are with the running backs most of the time. So as far as that goes, just to have us next to each other and keep building that camaraderie. And then, and just something small in the team meeting every morning, we got to sit in a different spot. And that's Riz just, extending the camaraderie and saying, like, go learn a new teammate or go sit by a new teammate, even though it's not a lot of chilling and talking and joking in the team meeting. It's just like, you switching up your vibe, just sit next to somebody new, get a new feel, again, making work seem kind of like, a little less serious, just break up the monotony. It's serious what we do, but we just constantly trying to find ways to, to make the day go and be pleasant and just change up what we've been doing, because we've been doing the same thing for a while now.
Very good.
Cool. Yep.